You mentioned getting naked. Yeah, I did. Got naked. It was brilliant. It was great, actually. It was cold, and I was naked.
Once we got in there, it was so fun.
Once you take your clothes off and everyone's looking, you're like, what the heck?
Very dark and cold. Did I say cold? Yeah, cold. But I had nipple cover thingies, or like the stick-on bra, and I thought, oh, that's going to be fine. Got in the sea, it came off, surprisingly. So I was like, right, there's no point. I'm just going to be totally naked and nudist.
Through film, history and television, this is the top of the range. Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, back to bitch. Oh god. Oh my god.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, the water's quite wet today. Bloody freezing now, but it's a hard job, so someone's got to do it, haven't they?
They all decided to have sort of meetings with us individually and tell us where our characters were going and stuff. And mine was left till last. So everyone else knew that I was dying. And apparently they said, oh, don't tell Joe, because you want to tell him, like, you want to make sure that he's told to his face and all this thing. But obviously they all told me anyway, so I knew it was coming before I went for the meeting. And I mean, admittedly, when I first heard, I was a bit put out. But then sort of the more I thought about it, the happier I was with it. Everyone's leaving anyway, so I don't see a better way than to go than dying, really. And it really it challenged me as an actor. It was the kind of most challenging thing I've ever done.
What I really, really like about Skins is that it has this wonderful balance between stuff that's really, really dramatic and heavy and stuff that's really funny.
When these kind of darker elements come in, it makes it all the more, distinct, and you really notice it more. So as an actor, it was great to kind of have a character that was so rounded and so deep.
For me, to go from the whole comedy acting, looking and playing the laugh, rather, that is quite easy. When you go into the serious stuff, that's when I find it quite hard.
What I like about acting is that you get to experience things in a sort of safe environment that most people never do. And obviously I'm not saying I want a friend of mine to have a brain hemorrhage and die in my arms, but the fact that I get to explore what that could be like is really, really fascinating to me.
I went onto Google, but I found myself typing in things like, what happens when you die? I just got loads of websites about spiritualism and what happens to your soul, which weren't altogether helpful.
You become more of the characters, you kind of think in their frame of mind and stuff.
If this had happened to me in real life, how would I react? And it was pretty horrible, actually. You have to get yourself somewhere pretty nasty.
What I actually did for when I was filming the scene with Chris dying and that, I stopped speaking to my boyfriend just to try and get into the mode of experiencing being alone.
When I have sort of quite hard scenes, I do find it a challenge, because I've had essentially a very nice life, not that much. I can't really think of many really bad things that have happened to me, so I don't have many personal experiences to draw on.
I was dreading the death scene, being pregnant, and the mum coming home. All of those things I was really nervous about.
If there is a big emotional scene, then I will worry about it probably for as soon as I read the script and I see that it's quite kind of it's going to be quite hard. I fret and worry about it.
There were some scenes on set that took all day to do one scene, and we had like 47 setups and so many shots. But it was really, really, really good because it was such a challenge, and I just really enjoyed it.
It's probably one of the toughest training regimes I've ever been through. The dog is quite demanding. I think, you know, if it doesn't work out with comedy, I'm going to go into a bit of dog work. Take it on the road, you know. It's a tough world. But let's just hope that, you know, we come together on the day. If we get it right, it'll be like Torval and Dean's Bolero, only with a dog and a man.
I had no clue when I came on my first day on set what any of how television was made and how acting in front of a camera worked.
It's the first time I'd done the first series, so I was really nervous, and just being in front of a camera and the whole situation really like blew me away.
That first year was a really good experience for us because we managed to watch it and think, okay, this is what I did wrong, this is how I can develop.
I felt like I was on a stage each time, and every time they said action, because I wasn't confident and I was scared that they're actually using this. My heart used to beat and I used to go, oh, I've got to do this.
The very first scene that I shot in the first series, which is the last scene of episode 2, with Alan in the burger bar, and I just look I look so young. First of all, like my face looks really, really young, but I don't think I look great now, or I really, really know what I'm doing now, or I give fantastic performances now. But by comparison to that, I think I have gone.
I would have loved to do the whole series again. As now I've found my feet as an actor a bit more, and I'm loads more confident.
I watched sort of a scene that's just been cut a few days ago, which I really, really try and avoid, but I have done on 1 or 2 occasions, and I want to do everything differently already. Like I'm not very good about watching myself.
Hopefully I can stand watching myself this year, but I doubt it very much.
It's weird because when you talk and you do things, you sound really cool in your head, and then out loud you hear it in like ADR sessions and things like that, and you're watching it on TV with your family, and you're like, it's really shit.
The thing I want from Skins, I want to look back 10 years and think, and look at the cast and think, fucking hell, look at that cast, because everyone's gone off and done so well.
As an experience, it's been the kind of the defining period of my life. Like so far, it's just been the most amazing thing.
I think it's been the best 1.5 years, 2 years of my life. I know I'm only 18 and haven't lived very long, but yeah, these years have been wicked. An amazing film.
Thank you, Brian Elsley, for making an idea. Jamie Britton for having this idea and giving us this and picking everyone up and giving us a chance.
And that's a wrap.
It's a wrap!
That's a wrap, baby.
That is a wrap.
It's not quite a wrap. It's not quite a wrap. Almost a wrap. Almost.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Hooray, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Wrap. That's a wrap.
A wrap.
Wrap. Am I not on an angle there? Straighten me up. It's better.